Okay, so moving from amphibians to reptiles, these are probably the two groups that get confused the most. Um, Reptiles are, we came out this morning, we looked for a long time, hoping to find a snake or something, no luck. So we're going to make do with our rubber snake today as we talk about reptiles. So when we think about characteristics of reptiles, the first one is going to be scaly skin. And that's going to make them very different from amphibians, like our frogs and toads and salamanders. They are covered with scales, and their scales are made out of the same thing as our hair and fingernails and bird feathers, keratin. Um, the nice thing about scales is that they provide more protection, but the biggest difference is that they are going to help reptiles hold in moisture. So reptiles can be completely terrestrial. They are not, they don't need to go back to the water to have their babies. They don't need to worry about drying out on land. So those scales keep their skin nice and watertight. Another characteristic of reptiles, those that have legs, will have claws, so that's going to make them different than like a frog or a toad. And they also are ectothermic, meaning that they cannot generate their own body heat. Us, mammals, and birds are endothermic. We have an internal furnace that keeps our body temperature even and steady and warm, and these guys don't. And that's one of the reasons why we're having trouble finding reptiles here today, and why here in Maine we only have turtles and snakes, and they hibernate all winter. This is not great weather for being a reptile. If you rely on your environment for warmth, it really helps to live somewhere warm. So places that have the largest numbers of reptiles tend to be places that are really warm. So who are the reptiles? They include the snakes, also the lizards, the crocodilians, the turtles, and a weird group called tuataras, which sort of look like lizards, and they're only found in New Zealand. So unless you ever get the chance to go to New Zealand, you're probably not going to see one of those. So this week in class, I'm going to have you guys doing some readings about reptiles, and specifically about dinosaurs. And we'll do another video toward the end of the week talking about birds, because there's a lot we don't know about dinosaurs and how they're connected to birds, but there is some more evidence that dinosaurs may have been more bird-like than we realize. So we'll talk more about that later. All right, have a good day, you guys. Take care. I miss you.